This here is the Peladn mini PC. This is the WO series. It is meant to be a lower cost model here. So you end up with a 5600H, which is actually a very good CPU, to be honest. You used to find those, there's the fan right now. It's actually on. You actually find those inside of, gaming PCs from a few years ago. Very capable, 6-core CPU. Of course, you can get, 5800H, that kind of stuff, but this is a good sweet spot here where you get really good CPU performance and reasonably good iGPU performance that you cannot spend a fortune on. So something like this is meant to be actually very low cost. So it's not going to cost as much as a lot of the competitors out there, but you're getting a much better CPU than, something like, let's say, an N150. Those are still fine, but this is going to offer a lot more performance, like double or more the performance of something like an Intel N150. N305 as well. This is way faster than that. As you can see, the thing keeps turning off. Has 32 gigabytes of RAM, which is worth as much as like a car these days. That's really nice. And overall good specifications, nice clean little package. And it's going to give you lots of performance, and it's quiet. You can see the fan actually turns off unless you're doing something. Love to see that. It is, yes, it is literally running. And it allows you to get into good quality computing with no real corners cut anywhere without spending a fortune, and get, generally speaking, more than you'd expect out of something of this price. It's a plastic chassis, which is fine, keeps costs down. Lots of ventilation though. Left side open, right side open, back side, that's where the actual exhaust is. Nice, good size intake on the bottom, plain on the top, very good. And so what we're going to see here is essentially sucking up from here. That's just general airflow, pumping out the back there, good grill. Dual LAN port, so you have some redundancy here. If one goes down, you have the other one. DisplayPort and HDMI, very good. Dual USB-A, these are slower USB-A, so for dongles and that kind of stuff. So we'll plug one of those in a moment. And then on the front, we get our faster USB-A. So these are going to be good for running external devices, essentially. Like this kind of stuff here. This kind of stuff. NVMe enclosures, that kind of stuff, and USB-C. We'll see how fast that USB-C is there. So on the top here, this is the easy way to get in. So you just go like this, and it's magnetized on the top. That's sick. So you have 4 magnets here to get into the inside of the part that you want to get into, meaning where the primary components are there, right? Open up that, and you're going to get access to the upgrade path stuff. So your NVMe slot there, and then your RAM. So if you want to upgrade it, just easily pop that off here. Your Wi-Fi, easily upgradable. You get a nice little heatsink on here. Oh, it's their own brand. Wow, their own label. Very good. Cool. Okay, in the bottom here, you can see nice big heatsink setup there. Dual heat pipe. That's a lot of heat pipe there, to be honest. So dual heat pipe there, and a nice big fan. Gonna blow that out of this large radiator. So I do expect this thing to actually run pretty quiet and cool as well. We'll see, but yeah, the design is actually quite nice. Okay, benchmark time. There we are set up. I've actually been installing lots of programs, and this thing runs essentially silent when just doing standard Windows stuff. I physically can't hear it. The microphone may pick it up, but I can't. I actually can't hear it at all. So I've been installing programs, like actually quite a few, and doing SSD tests and all that kind of stuff, and this thing is completely silent in standard Windows work. I can't hear it at all. Okay, so let's test here in Cinebench. I just want to see wattages and noise. Of course, we kind of know what the CPU can do, but we can just kind of get a basic understanding of how it's going to perform in this specific chassis. Go here. So the 5600H, I mean, it's a few generations old, but it's still very capable. This is one of the places where AMD made pretty big strides in, I guess, like CPU performance, mobile CPU performance, and even iGPU as well. There's a 5800H, which does have an extra couple cores, which will give it a better score, but this will still give you very reasonable scores here. Okay, now the fan is finally going. So it did, I guess, 30 seconds of load before the fan did anything at all. That's good. It means that it doesn't have too aggressive of a fan curve where it just like ramps up as soon as anything happens. $40 dB I consider very quiet. Something like a laptop would be much louder under a load like this. So I mean, it's a lot of cooling for this chip, honestly. Like a big double heat pipe setup with a big fan. I anticipated it would run nice and quiet, nice and cool. And as you can see here, it's not getting hot at all. The temperatures are nothing here. 70 is not even 70. At no point did it ever break 70. And so as a result, the CPU, not running super hot means that the fans don't need to work super hard to keep it cool, right? We are not hitting huge wattages, but 45 is a respectable, honestly, it's a respectable wattage for a small system like this. Scores look pretty standard, 8,700, very good. Can't really expect more out of a 5800H, a 5600H. If you went with the 5800H, you'd probably get another 2,000 or so, but this 8,700 is still going to be very good for things like video editing, honestly, like code compile. Like this is not much behind the brand new Lunar Lake Intel chips, they're 2025 chips. So it's good, right? Like you're well above 11th gen stuff, like double, right? So this is very respectable performance here, and it's quiet and it's cool. That's the biggest thing here. So that's very good. So if you do things like video editing, it will be nice and snappy. So let's, let's do a little quick video editing run here. Okay, let's do some real kind of work here. We're just going to download some files, and then we're going to install the files, and we'll just see, this is a nice snappy system here. It's nice to get something like this. I mean, yeah, you can still get M150 type, little Intel machines and that, those little 10, 15 watt machines, and they're fine, for daily browsing. They're found for daily browse. They're fine for daily browsing. They're fine for, generic use, that kind of stuff, no problems. But something like this, I mean, you're not really paying any more, to be quite honest. You're not really paying any more at all. And it's just more effective, more efficient. It's more snappy. Okay, so we'll come in here. This actually takes a pretty long time to install for some reason, the software. But we'll just, let that go over here. Oh, it's going quicker than I thought. And yeah, we can do some other stuff at the meantime. And I just want to show you, kind of like how effective it is to get something like this rather than to get yourself, some little N150, which is, I mean, it's fine. You can get a little N150 type system and enjoy it. But, something like this that has some actual legs behind it, right? You can come in here. This thing's still installing. It's not slowing down at all, right? Come in here, get into YouTube. This is a modern CPU, like an actual modern CPU. Tech guy. Oh, let's go with like Legion. Go to handheld. Just an unrelated video type thing here. Come in here. Turn it down. It's probably gonna be loud. Right. This is all installing. It's snappy. Right. Like everything is going nice and quick here. Come in here. The CPU is only at 13%. Right. Like it's not even trying. The system's not even trying. Basic desktop use is nothing to something like this. Right. Come in here. We can even go up to like 4K. Very important video. Scrub through here. Like it's fast, right? Nice and fast. I'm doing all kinds of stuff. I'm doing 4K video here. I'm installing a program over here, which does actually take a long time regardless of what CPU you're on, right? I'm able to browse through, like, let's go like this. Let's turn that down. We'll come in here. We'll go to there. We'll do all this stuff at the same time. We'll go Google. We'll come in here. We'll go Peladn. Like, it's a fast CPU. Like, it's not like it's a CPU where it's like, all right, we have a little 4-core thing. It can get stuff done, but you're really going to be, pushing the system. This kind of stuff is nothing. 4K video stream, nothing. File install at the same time, nothing. Come in here. This is like a media heavy website. The Peladn stuff is a media heavy website. Mini PC, right? Come in here. They have all kinds of mini PCs. Like all these things. Ooh, that looks cool. Ooh, I like that one. I think they sell GPUs too. Do they sell GPUs? Yeah, they do. Waifu GPU, OEM looking style stuff. Looks sick. Look at that. Anyways, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, so fast. So it's a quick system, right? Like everything you do on the system is going to be snappy. It's not like you're in here and you're like, I can use it, but it's like not the fastest experience. It's like, no, this is what you want. This is good. You can pay more and get like, something with a really powerful iGPU, that kind of stuff. But if you don't need that, why would you pay, like if you can get something like this for half the price and it's going to do exactly what you want it to, why would you pay twice as much for something you don't need? I'll put it that way, right? This is going to give you all the performance you need. Why pay twice as much for something you do not need? Come down here, watch how fast this is, okay? Come in here. Video's already processed. We're already able to scrub through. Like see up here? We're already able to scrub through. And there's audio too, of course. right? We're scrubbing through. There's no problems here. That's the thing about a CPU like this, a 5600H. It's going to give you a smooth, I don't know, like a smooth, proper experience. This is a 25-minute 4K 60 video, and it was good to go. Right, bring in another one. Bring in another one. Oops. Bring in another one. Like it's not slow. This is not slow. You can see there everything. Now the video is fully processed. A 25-minute video, 4K 60 took about 15 seconds to be fully processed, right? And I mean, it's not the most beast when it comes to, video export, because it's not, it's not dedicated graphics. This is not, an RTX 5090 or something like that. Like, that's not what this is. But I have done lots of video editing on the iGPU here, and it's fine. Like this Vega stuff, it's fine. It'll be like a CPU/GPU steady, and it's going to use the AMD video coding engine, and you're going to be totally fine to do things like video export as well. So even very heavy stuff, it's going to be totally fine on a system like this. And considering the price of it, it's pretty compelling. Okay, so that's the video. Conclusion is pretty straightforward. It's actually a very good machine. It's a budget machine, so it's not meant to be very expensive. And that's fine. A lot of times when you're in this price bracket, though, you're actually going down in quality a lot. Like you're dropping way down in quality, where you're getting into something like, an N150 or something like that, where, yeah, it's a modern chip and all that, and it's fine, but it doesn't have anywhere near the chops of something like this. Like, this is a very capable chip, nonetheless. So you're able to get in there to, good specifications inside. Where's the thing? Like, open it when it's out running. Is that a bad idea? Just straight up, so sick you can do that. You get dual RAM, upgradable SSD. Of course, you can upgrade that as well. Fast ports on the front there. You get your slow ones in the back, but you get all your fast ports on the front there as well. Good premium design. It runs quiet. It runs cool. And like, it's on right now, by the way. Like, it's literally running. It's completely silent. And it gives you the ability to, get into actually good CPU performance for a very good and compelling price. And if you're not, if you don't need the most powerful iGPU, like an 890M or something like that, you can save yourself, 5 times the cost of a different mini PC with those type of specs. And in the real world, for what you're going to use it for, this will probably give you the same type of performance.